All right, welcome to another installment of the Fragments of Silicon reviews. Four reviews up this week, the first of which is Logic Town. Does Jim like chocolate cake? Was Janet wearing a hat? Solve exhilarating mysteries like this in Logic Town. I have so many issues with this. The use of the word exhilarating, like, but anyway, even the marketing here kind of dials it back because now it's calling it a relaxing coffee break puzzle game of pure deduction. Like, guys, you can't say something is casual and relaxing and then just go all in on not just exclamation points but caps letters and interrobangs. Like, you know, maybe don't have your marketing blurbs written by two people, one of which is on all of the caffeine. Just a thought. Anyway, Logic Town is based off of something called Einstein puzzles or zebra puzzles. I got to admit, I am not familiar with either of these.
Wait, what kind of puzzles? Zebra puzzles or what?
Einstein puzzles, aka zebra puzzles or zebra puzzles. I'm assuming they're called this in one region and the other in another region. It's usually how these things work. But, you know, maybe that's just a trade name. It could be any sort of thing. Point is, this is based off of a series of puzzles.
Oh, okay. And the ones where you're given multiple different categories and you have to figure out which one of each category goes together.
That'd be the one. Though maybe tweaked a bit, because what you're, if you see on screen here, what you're doing is you're trying to pick things, ostensibly, like in the beginning puzzle here, it's you've got to find the luggage what matches to the person that's listed up top, and the clues reflect that. And that core premise is built upon by adding more people, places, things, and things. Like, you'll have 2 rows of objects, 3 rows of objects.
It's not a full zebra puzzle until there's like 3 different categories.
Yeah. It gets there. I will say that. And it works out fine. Once again, I'm not familiar with the paper version, board game version, non-digital version of this. But this, how do I put this? It's a bit lenient. Like, though I suppose it kind of has to be. Because, okay, so not kind of displaying here. Sometimes they start you out with a starting point, i.e., one of the things is solved, and you work the clues from there. But later on, they'll stop doing that, and one of the problems the clues can run into is they're all of the vagary sort. It's like, this person's coffee was right next to this person, or this person's cupcake, was ordered by the person to the left of the person who ordered this object, and so on and so forth. It's like you have to solve, there's at a point where, you have to solve something, but you don't know where to solve.
Yeah, the classic zebra puzzle is there are 5 houses, all of them are different colors. Mm-hmm. The people who live in the houses are from different countries, have different pets, drink different beverages, and smoke different brands of cigarettes.
Right.
And you have to figure out, like a couple of specific things based on a number of hints.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the thing is, you can just start guessing. It's like there is a finite amount of mistakes, as they put them, that you can make, but I found this to be very lenient. So the point is, if you want to start, if you want to get a starting point, if you can do that and really not face any sort of issue. This is also
the complexity of this kind of puzzle is significantly based on like how deep it gets.
Right. And like I said, it does get that deep. You can already see you got 2 rows, 5 columns. Later on, it'll be 5 on 5. So it's got to be lenient for those puzzles. And I'm guessing doing some sort of curvature of the penalty system was maybe out of the depth of the programmers or something. Or they just, really wanted to stick with the classical theme. Anyway, so it's this is all framed kind of weirdly. Because if you saw in like the overview, you are doing this in order to clean and build stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure I was given a reason why, but given that, this is a casual puzzle game, my brain just flat out ordered me to not pay attention. Like, and not like it's got a fair amount of puzzles. With their, I'm not sure if they've got a number here. No, they don't, surprisingly. But they've also got a free play mode, and they've also got a time, I hesitate to say time trial, but like you can compete for the best times. There's also a puzzle generator, so this game has a theoretical infinite replay value. And it also has a couple of, actually 3 puzzle DLC sets out, ranging from $1.99 to $2.99, and one pack has 30 new puzzles, another has 50. So, if nothing else, you're getting your money's worth here in terms of puzzles. Now, how well it all comes together, it's fine. Like, it's a perfectly acceptable zebra puzzle game, I guess. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with this on its own, but
they were a big deal in one of the things that I was in school.
Like, see, had I known that, I would have given this to you, as you probably would have been better at reviewing it. But like I said, because I'm like, it's all right. I think my biggest complaint is nothing to do with the actual puzzles, or and like it has to do with the aesthetics. I was talking about this with Petty in the pre-show. The game looks like a mobile title. Like it's got all the elements there, like the really big UI and 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 this thing definitely comes across as touch friendly. I mean, like, I don't know if Petty showed off the entry screen for all the puzzle segments, but it's it's like it's a classic, take your finger and scroll wheel kind of dealy. It like everything here screams mobile, but as far as I can tell, this game has not come to mobile yet. That does not preclude it from being a mobile title, like eventually showing up on mobile. Like everything here just seems to be set up for mobile, but for whatever reason they made the debut on Steam. And I think that goes along with this is the kind of thing I would much rather have my fingers poke around with for a few minutes than sit down with for like a half an hour or so. Like, once again, that might be more of a preference thing. Otherwise, it's a solid puzzle game. These are the most difficult kind of games to review because it's like it doesn't do anything wrong. It's not particularly amazing. It's very, very functional.
Does it have a way to... So it has a way to mark things that are impossible, as well as things that are confirmed, right?
It doesn't go that far.
I thought you said it had a way to...
You can mark confirmed, but you can just remove things that do not belong there.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I mean by mark them impossible.
Okay, yeah, they do that.
Because that's a very important thing in this kind of puzzle. You have to... Usually once you get past like the very basic levels, most of the clues you get disconfirm more things than they confirm.
Mm-hmm.
Duly noted. I'm like, anyway, in terms of pricing, so the base game, it clocks in at $9.99, with the various puzzle packs. Once again, going at $1.99 to $2.99, $7.97 for the whole deal. Let me see. In the bundle, since I have the base game but not the DLC, I have to look this up. No. I'm not sure how much that costs, but it's probably best to pick up the bundle should you be interested in getting this.
Let me look real quick.
Yeah.
The total bundle, the complete edition, is $16.16 at time of recording. It is currently on sale.
Yeah. I'm like, that's a perfectly acceptable price on PC. Like, if this thing ever comes to mobile, they're gonna have to chop this up more and reduce the price. Like, nobody's paying $10 on iOS or Android for this. That's just how the market works. It's like you have the first puzzle pack go for $1, and then everything else costs $2 to $5.
You might be able to get away with like $3 for the first pack and like $1 each after that, but it really depends on the market you're looking at.
Right. But otherwise, like I said, $10 fine. There's a demo if you want to try before you buy. This is one of the most it's fine games I've played in a while.
Right.
All right. So that'll about do it for this game. Be sure to tune in after the break, as Petty will be reviewing Just Axe.